During World War II, the German army was harassed by fierce Italian partisan fighters. Their leader, Il Pellegrino, was captured and jailed by the Nazis in the village of San Corrado. A surprise American attack on San Corrado forced the Nazi army to retreat, and in their haste, the military prison was abandoned. Aware that the Americans would soon release Il Pellegrino so that he could resume his underground activities, the German High Command ordered a Captain Strobel to assume the role of an American soldier and to recapture or kill Il Pellegrino at any cost.
Ja, ich warte. Perhaps it would help you to prepare for your mission if you were to speak English. I think you will need an American lighter. We're making an example of a partisan we caught taking information to the enemy. Need I add, Herr Strobel, that I hope the same fate never overtakes you.
Der Herr General.
Oberst Neubauer? Jawohl, Herr General. Der Vertrauensmann kam vor einer Stunde aus Bologna. Das ist Hauptmann Strobel, ein geborener Amerikaner. The General wishes you all success in your enterprise. Let's have a look at the map. Last night, the bulk of the American forces switched over to San Corrado. So when the infantry attack occurred this morning, too late we found out it was only a diversionary tactic. We lost San Corrado at 0600. And at this point, Herr Strobel, you were sent for. I have one of my cigarettes, if you don't mind, Sergeant. The attack on San Corrado was such a sudden one, our men had to leave behind the prisoners we kept in the provincial jail. One of them, unfortunately, was the most important political prize we held in Italy. A leader in the underground, he acted as a liaison between the various northern Italian partisan groups. Sergeant.
Herr Oberst?
Give me the pictures of the Pellegrino.
Jawohl, Herr Oberst.
Il Pellegrino. The Americans should start the processing any time now. The prisoners in the Pellegrino's category will be freed very soon. If this man is released, he will try to head north to continue his activities. Your mission has but one purpose: to prevent his doing so, and if possible, return him to us. To do this, you have become an American infantryman, one of the survivors of today's diversionary tactic. You have your name, case history, and identification. To assist you in joining the American lines, we will give you a localized artillery barrage and a small infantry attack. Retreating from Rocca di Paolo, you will find yourself in no man's land. From this point until you arrive in San Corrado, we've tried to minimize the danger from our own forces by adding this little device to your pack. I doubt if you have ever worked with one of these before. It's a most ingenious little radio transmitter powered by batteries, which, by the way, should be changed daily. Even now, it is sending out an electronic signal, and knowing the wavelength and using triangulation, we are able to keep track of your position and do our best to keep our men out of your path. However, if anybody should get into your way, remember the importance of your mission. You will be amazed how closely we can pinpoint the exact location of this transmitter. Well, good luck.
Come over. Words come through from San Corrado? Great. The lieutenant will be happy to hear it, sir, only he's dead. Over. Oh, what back, sir? The whole company's been shot to pieces. Over. Over and out. Lift back. Hey, lift back.
Is this one of your men, soldier?
Lift back.
Got it when I rounded the turn back there.
What's the matter with these guys? You can get the word, but pull it back. Where's your outfit, Sergeant? Hands! Will you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry you hurt bad. Are you kidding? Are you kidding, Mac? You're never ready to discharge for that.
You mean that's serious? I get infection in there.
Yeah, that's right. I tell you, I'm getting too old for this sort of stuff.
Why don't you apply for a transfer?
I think I will. Take a letter. How the hell did they get around there?
You go ask him. I'm heading this way.
Wait up. Wait up. You just found a friend.
Boy, you hit. I don't know how long they're going to let us stay here.
Just where are we, anyway?
Well, we're not very close to home, but anyway, it's a nice, safe place. Somebody's going to have to get awful lucky to drop one in here. See what I mean? Look, you shouldn't try to hold it in. Just let it come out.
He was always telling me what a lousy soldier I was. How if I didn't have him around to look after me, I'd get myself knocked off first thing. And he was right. Only now he goes and gets himself.
Who's that kid? Your buddy? You lose your buddy?
Just back there. We got separated from our outfit, and Chuck says we got to go one way, and I say it's another. And so then he gets mad and starts yelling at me. How'd I ever get stuck with a jerk like you? And then he goes over his way. Just then, I hear this old 88 coming over, and it lands right in front of him.
Well, I can see why you'd be so upset. Where'd you meet up with him, over here or back home?
Over here, at Salerno last fall.
Oh. Well, that could be rough. I know. I had a brother back in Portland. 4 years older than me. Finest guy that ever lived. One day they called from his summer camp and said he was drowned. I'll never forget how I felt when they told me that. It was just like a pile driver hit me. You smoke? You want a cigarette?
Yeah, thanks.
You're all right. You're taking it all right, kid. I'm Sam McLeese.
Thanks. I'm T.I.O.
Sounds like we got company. Hold it. Just a couple of teammates.
Take it from me. A guy can get killed out there.
The guy who get hurt right here.
Well, it ain't the Rainbow Room, but I'll take it. Too bad you guys ain't medics. I got an amputation case here. Show me your Purple Heart leg, Shorty.
Hey, you're in C Company, aren't you? I'm not. My friend over there's working for the Germans. His job is to talk us to death.
There are worse ways to die, believe me.
Well, welcome to the club. It may not be fancy, but there's not much lead floating around here.
You're not planning to stay here, are you? The whole German army's coming down from Rockety Polo there. That's why they laid down this barrage.
You got a suggestion, perhaps?
No, fine. You want to stay here, good, but I'm taking off.
How is he, okay?
Yeah, he's okay. You know, every time I look at this guy, he's taken off. I'm beginning to think he's antisocial.
Hey, they got 3-4 pinned down out there. Come on, you guys, let's get some firepower up here. Keep those cars hopping, the three of them can make a run for it. All right, you guys! Keep them covered! Take off! Back in position.
Come on, knock it off. You've seen a wounded man before. Come on, knock it off, will you? That hill is lousy with trout. Bad, Lieutenant?
I'm hurting. Oh, Mama. I'm hurting. Mama.
Poor sucker.
Mama.
Yeah.
Mama, give me some water.
Here, I've got
Some water. Please.
What's the matter with you? You're nuts or something? Don't you know any better than to give water to a man that's got it in the stomach?
Okay.
What are you trying to do? Kill him?
Shut up!
My stomach hurts.
Well, he's still breathing.
Mama,
Those fireworks were for you, soldier. The Germans must want you pretty bad.
Yeah.
This must be your lucky day, mister. Did you lose your outfit, too?
That's right, Lieutenant. Well, welcome to the parlor. We're all orphans here.
I'll take off as soon as I get my breath.
You take off and you won't have any breath.
I'm not worrying. You heard the lieutenant. Today's my lucky day.
You stick your nose out of here and your lucky day is finished.
One of the radio truck is here, and the other is here. They both have the fix of the captain's signal, and we located him at this point.
Was anybody able to get a visual sighting?
Jawohl, Oberst, and the coordinated report are the same as the radio signal gave us. He's with a group of Americans in a small destroyed village. There. Right now, they're under direct infantry and machine gun fire.
Give it to the officer in charge to withdraw his troops slowly.
What the hell is that, a turtle?
Oh, not just a turtle. It's a very special turtle. Been with me ever since Bizerti. Oh, Lily Marlene meet Sam. Sam meet the company mascot.
She's not very glamorous.
Well, that depends on your tastes. Times like this, a man can't be too particular. Besides, she's all woman. She's completely feminine. See, today she's upset. She misses the outfit.
If you have to have a mascot, why don't you get something useful?
Like what?
Well, like one of those little Italian farm girls. She could do your washing, cook for you, tuck your...
Yeah, that's a great idea. I'd write that down and put it in the general suggestion box.
I did. He liked it. Last time I saw the general, he had a little Italian farm girl washing and cooking for him.
See what I mean? You can't be too... You can't win. Now, 10 years from now, when I'm back home watching the ball game, I'm going to bust out laughing thinking about all this.
What makes you think you'll be out of the army in 10 years?
Don't talk like that. Not even in jest.
See anything out there?
No, but I wish they'd make some noise up there. It's creepy when it's quiet like this. I don't like it.
Well, everyone to his taste. I like the quiet myself. I figure more men get hit when there's noise.
Yeah, but for all we know, a whole regiment's creeping up on us right now. Bound to pin us down here.
You're a real little optimist there. You got any other little happy thoughts like that?
Good order! See him light that cigarette, he's trying to get us all killed!
All right, he knows what it is. But you don't see any dead bodies lying around. How many's dead, Sergeant?
Come here, drink. What?
Quick, get off pulling a stunt like that. You see the look in his eyes?
I've seen him like that before. He's been up in the line too long, seen too many guys get it, that's all.
That's what I say. He's off his rocker. I tell you, if he tries that once more, I'll get even.
Now, listen to me. We're all in this together, and as I see it, the best way for us to get back to our outfits is for us to stick together. With as little friction as possible. I'm the ranking man here, so I'll take over. Our first job is to get that machine gun off our back. Any comments? What do you say? All right? What's your name, soldier?
Miller, Harry Miller, sir.
All right, Harry. I want you to take the first 2 men on your left and see what you can do about knocking out that gun. We'll lay down as much protective fire as we can to cover you. Do you have any grenades?
Yes, sir.
I don't know how I do it, man. I guess I'm just natural born lucky.
You and me both.
Come on, let's get going, huh?
What's the matter? We're holding up the war. Hey, pull down to Lily Marlene for me, will you? She's a lady. She doesn't like this kind of action.
Hey, Tarzan, will you forget your pets?
43 vacant apartments in this town. I have to move in with him.
All right. Everybody into position.
Let's bring him over. He'll be safer here.
You won't do him any good, and you'll just get someone else killed.
I'll help you, Lieutenant. See any sign of them yet?
What's that? The Kansas City Buzz?
No, let's have a look.
Hey! They've gone, all right.
Well, you sound disappointed. Maybe we can get him back.
What do you think?
I don't know. It's a cinch we didn't scare them off.
Well, I wouldn't be too sure of that.
Hey, look, you check on the left flank and you take a look on the right.
Why doesn't something happen over there?
They must be getting close.
They've gone, sure enough.
Oh, there's nothing over there. That's all we can do here, then. Let's get back.
Hey, Ben. If all details get as easy as this, it'll turn me into a volunteer.
You know, I'm kind of sorry the lieutenant didn't ask for volunteers, because that's where I shine. Back in my outfit, when they ask for volunteers for a dangerous mission, you know who the first one up is?
You.
No, a short redhead named Griggs.
Hey, come on, let's get back, eh?
Hey, remind me to look you up after the war. You'd make a great straight man.
What happened to them? They've been gone long enough.
They're not back soon. I'll go out after them.
What are you doing? Get down!
Take it easy, Sarge. We may have PO or something, but anyway, they're gone with the wind.
They're gone.
Yes, sir. Just we're getting close to the gun. They all took off in the truck.
Yep, Lily Marlene did it again.
What could that mean?
Something stinks about this. Something stinks real bad.
How is he?
He's dead.
Yeah. Well, it's just as well we could never have gotten him back to our outfits anyway.
Then why don't we, Yeah, I'll break that.
Wait a minute. Lieutenant, we've been messing around here long enough. Those Krauts have got something up their sleeve.
Go ahead, soldier, but make it sound. We won't make any attempt at a spoken prayer. I'll leave that to each of you to do something if you wish.
Leave it alone, will you? I want any help from you, I'll ask for it.
Relax, I was just trying to give you...
Don't do me any favors.
Well, I won't. How do you like that?
Don't you know the independent type when you see it, Harry? Why help a character like that if he doesn't want it?
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't know you had the crown
Look,
jewels
both
in
of you,
there.
quit riding me. Do you understand?
Are you including me in this?
I'm not including. I'm meaning you. Get off my back.
Make me. Go on, make me.
Come on, cut it out now.
You're tops on my list, Mac. We'll get our exercise later.
Now, let's get underway. Everybody ready? Here you go.
All right, there isn't much of a road, so watch where you walk. We'll watch everything else, too. Let's go.
How you making out? Okay, I guess. That creepy kind of quiet's back again.
Don't let it get you jittery. Remember, the enemy isn't superhuman. They're only men like you and me.
But Sam, there's a lot more of them.
Hey, how's that purple hot leg of yours holding up? Shouldn't you be on a crutch?
Some of your jokes should be, I know that.
Don't get sore, buddy. You have a sticky gum.
You mean your jaws aren't tired after all that bull you've been shooting?
You're pretty sharp today.
Did the sergeant get the guy?
No, sir.
Hey, where'd you get that? That's a German bayonet, isn't it?
No, it's Austrian. Chuck gave it to me as a souvenir. Got my initials in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here he comes, Lieutenant.
We'll run into trouble if we try to cross the river down here, Lieutenant. The Krauts have got patrols out all along the bank.
Well, let's try again further up. Let's go.
This is the kind of quiet I like.
Times like these, you think maybe this war is just a nightmare. I mean, any minute you're going to wake up.
Well, I know where I'd like to wake up, and it ain't here.
You know, you've simmered down since this morning. What happened to that chip you were carrying when you landed here?
I still got it. I keep it in my pocket and take it out when anyone tries pushing me around.
Oh, excuse me for asking, but there's a lot of pushing around in the Army. How come you lasted this long?
Because I push right back.
Beginning to think we're the lost patrol. Remember that picture?
Yeah. Old Errol Flynn shooting at those Arabs.
That wasn't Errol Flynn.
What do you mean? It's always Errol Flynn.
Get out of here! Down!
I think I see him.
Where? Which window?
Second window from the left. I'm gonna get him.
Give the sniper some targets to keep him from spotting him. I'll take it first.
No cigar for you, Adolf. Come on, Hotshot, on your feet. Travers has gone up with the sniper, and we've got to distract his attention. Lieutenant's orders.
Don't let him come and tell me.
Oh, some people never work.
How's Harry?
Not good, Lieutenant.
He's going to spot the sergeant. Somebody take it.
he got Miller back there, didn't he?
Good job, Sergeant, but try and get a hold of yourself. You're losing your grip.
What do you want to do, Lieutenant? Nurse made this crowd till we get him back to our units?
This man's a prisoner of war. And he'll get the treatment he's entitled to until we can turn him over to the proper people.
Oh, I'll bet you got the merit badges, Lieutenant.
Miller's dead, Lieutenant. Bullet went right through him.
Swell. The lieutenant probably wants to give this crowdhead the sharpshooter's medal when he comes to.
Oh, clear, Lieutenant.
Good. Sam, Calhoun, take care of a grave for Miller. Bentley, I'll tie the prisoner up. Use his belt. I guess we'll dig in here for the night. It'll be dark by the time they finish with Miller. Stay out of their house. It may be booby-trapped. Sergeant, work out a guard list. Use everybody. You and I'll take a turn like the rest.
I'd like the first shift, Lieutenant. Hate to have my sleep interrupted.
Let Ben take it first.
The radio trucks report that the transmitter has been stationed here for an hour now. They're probably stopped for the day.
Possibly. The patrols I ordered along the river, where are they now?
They're covering from here upstream to this point.
Fine. Just be sure to keep them moving at the same speed as the captain. What about the patrol on the north?
They're at this farm for the moment.
Fine. If the captain should find it difficult to head his American friends the way he wants to, these patrols should be used as our persuaders. Is that understood?
I sure hope you never find out how close you came to getting your head blown off by Travers, where you dropped dead. Where you from? Berlin, Hamburg? Bo... Munich, Dresden? Well, 20 to 1, you're a farmer. I bet you never talk any more than this, even at home. You married? Vibe? Well, what do you know? You moved. Kinder? Well, we've got something in common anyway. We're both being pushed around by an army. Here, have a piece. It's good for you. It's very relaxed. You pardon my fingers. Good, huh? You know, I ought to have a picture of you to send home to my Uncle Phil. He thinks all you guys have horns. And I bet I could really find out what made you tick. If I'd only learned a little Yiddish from him. Yiddish, Jewish, it's close. Judah. What's the matter? Did I offend you? Huh? Lousy, ignorant. Well, you came just in time. I was ready to... Oh, my goodness.
Gehen Sie zurück zu unseren Linien. Wenn ich Sie noch einmal in amerikanischen Händen sehe, werde ich Sie umbringen.
On guard.
Is it a Mac?
What's up? Some lousy crowd killed him and took off.
Must have fallen asleep.
That's what you get for playing it by the book.
Listen, Sergeant.
Now, you listen. That bar on your shoulder doesn't mean you know all the answers. For my money, you know too damn few.
Is this bar bothering you, Sergeant?
No, it isn't the bar. I've just had it up to here with you 90-day wonders, blundering away the lives of poor suckers like that. Oh, Christ.
Ah, let them get it out of their system.
Should we, Yeah, let's cover him up.
About this? Said it was his outfit's mascot.
He asked you to look after her before, T.I. You want to do it again?
Yes, sir, I'll take care of her.
Let's make it fast. We gotta get out of here. There's no use kidding ourselves. We could be in real trouble.
How do you figure that?
That prisoner joins up with his outfit. We won't be exactly a well-kept secret anymore.
One thing we don't need is a publicity agent.
This must be where we spent last night. And these markings could be that ridge.
Yeah. And that must be the place where our guys broke through San Corrado. Now, it looks like rough going all the way if we stay on the river. I think our best bet is to go straight to San Corrado.
Maybe you're right. It doesn't look too bad if we head that way.
No, only if we run into trouble at that farmhouse.
I think our positions are only 2 miles away in that direction. Don't you think we could rush those crowds down there and get across that river somehow?
I'm not rushing anybody if I don't have to. Believe you me.
I believe you, Buster. But maybe if I give it a little help the way I did the last...
You try that once more and I'll bust your head open.
Knock it off, both of you. You want those krauts all over us?
We've come too far to stick our necks out where it isn't necessary.
I say we should go straight northeast to San Corrado.
Let's hit the road. Hold it. I don't like the looks of those ruins there.
Why don't I go up and take a look around?
No, you don't have to. No, you've been pulling more than your weight around here.
I know. I just want to get us back to our outfits before anybody else gets killed.
All right. Go ahead, Sergeant. We'll cover for him from here.
How come the sergeant's so anxious to get to San Corrado?
Beats me.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. Americano lei?
See. Are any Germans around here? Germans?
German? No tedeschi. No tedeschi qui, forza la fattoria.
Is there anybody else around here at all?
No.
Ultra persona?
No.
Any of you guys speak Italian? This joker's been rattling off about a mile a minute, but all I can get is that his son has a farm over here. They've been holed up in this bombed-out church because the Krauts moved into the farm a couple of days ago.
Are they still there?
Well, he doesn't know, but they could all be inside. He sent his grandson over to see what he could find out.
If you got all that, Sergeant, your Italian's a lot better than mine. How's yours, T.I.?
Well, I can say, io ti amo, I love you. That's about all.
What else do you need? That no capisce, paisan, that's all I know.
Does anyone here speak Italian?
I know, Lieutenant. Let me see what I can do. Buongiorno, signore. Buongiorno. I tedeschi hanno occupato questa fattoria per 2 giorni, è così?
Sì, adesso mio nipotino è andato a vedere se ci sono ancora.
See what I mean? What's that all about?
You got the story right, Sergeant. E San Corrado in quale direzione?
A questa parte distante 6 chilometri dalla fattoria.
After that farm, another 6 kilometers, and then we're in San Corrado.
Ask him if that's the Germans playing the radio over there.
Sono I tedeschi che suonano quella radio?
E mi hanno ora che sta a casa mia.
His son's wife. Perché sta lì se ci sono I tedeschi?
Perché gli piacciono i tedeschi.
She likes Germans.
No, è un po' leggera. Mica le piacciono tutti I tedeschi.
She's a bad and foolish girl, but she doesn't like all Germans.
Good for her.
L'anno scorso è andata con un colonnello tedesco a Roma e adesso non sa dove andare perché I partigiani non la vogliono più in paese.
Apparently she went to Rome last year with some German colonel. Now the family won't take her back and the partisans don't want her in San Corrado.
Ecco Sandro che ci dà un segnale, vuol dire che la casa è vuota tranne che la ragazza.
The boy's whistling. The old man thinks he means there are no Germans over there, but he's not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Sounds to me more like he's whistling for a taxi.
In that case, Sam, maybe you better go over and check his story. You and T.I.
Hey, but what if that place is jumping with crowds? What do we do then?
Well, then you just write your congressman a nasty letter.
Use what protection you can, and look out for booby traps. We'll cover for you, and when you start reaching the house, we'll come over.
Say, Calhoun, Ben said she didn't like actions like this. Will you put it in your pocket?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, will you put me in your other pocket? I don't like actions like this either.
I don't blame you.
Well, let's get going, T.I.
Venuto con noi a casa. Andiamo.
Stay over this way. If there's a fracas, we don't want that kid in the line of fire. I'll try to draw some fire. If anything starts up and you can't spot anybody, you take the window, I'll fire at the door. Check.
Excuse me, but I don't understand. Why do you spend 20 minutes to come 200 meters? My old father-in-law comes in 10. This is an empty house, and I will not hurt you. So, why are you so afraid? Oh, you don't believe me it's empty. Come and look then. Oh, you think there are Germans here? Come in and look for yourself. Oh, it is a shame to disappoint you. Well, perhaps you think I have a regiment hiding under my house. Oh, I'm very sorry. I cannot show you any Germans.
She's sorry.
She's sorry. She's sorry. She says she's sorry. She cannot show us any Germans. Nice job, boys. Thanks, Lieutenant. I guess we're just too brave for our own good. Is that right, T.I.?
That's for sure. Let's take ourselves a break. You deserved it.
Okay.
Good afternoon, Signorina. I'm Lieutenant Wolotsky.
Tell me, Lieutenant, what I've been seeing here, a war or some type of football game?
I wish it were just a football game. You speak good English.
Thank you. My German is much better. But perhaps that doesn't surprise you.
You know, you could have made things a lot easier if you'd bothered to tell your people over there when the Germans left. Why didn't you?
Dovevo avvertirvi quando I tedeschi se ne andarono. Answer your question?
I guess so. Has that been going on for long?
6 weeks now, since I arrived. They write notes when it is necessary. And bills for my food and rent.
It must be kind of lonely.
It is.
I can't say that I...
That you what? Over there, they talk the things about me, didn't they?
They said something about a German officer, yes.
They didn't say anything else? How I dislike Americans, for example? And why?
No, they didn't, but that's something I'd like to hear about.
Lieutenant, did you ask her how many crowds there were and what direction they were heading when they left here?
No, not as yet.
I'm not sure, but perhaps there were 14 or 15 German soldiers. They went over the hill, the direction of San Corrado.
I appreciate your telling us.
Have you got a portable lie detector? What makes you think she's telling the truth?
Excuse me. I must go in now.
I guess I kind of hurt her feelings. That's too bad. She hurts mine, though.
All right, men. It's possible there's a German patrol staked out on the other side of that hill. It's too late for us to do much about getting past it today, so we'll dig in around back here for the night.
Are there any comments?
Yeah. Sarge, where's your girlfriend?
Go to hell.
Where did you get the last report on Captain Strobel?
8 minutes ago, Herr Oberst.
And they have been there for quite some time.
There has been no word yet when the Pellegrino is to be released.
They must be spending the night at the farm. Are the trucks still at the same points?
Jawohl, Herr Oberst.
Bring them right in close. And tell them not to worry. The only direction the Americans can possibly want to take is either south to the river or west to the town.
I tell them, Herr Oberst.
Is the river patrol in place by now?
Jawohl, Herr Oberst.
And the other patrols in the valley by now?
Jawohl, Herr Oberst. With the whole approach to San Corrado covered visually.
Good. I'm trying to get some sleep now. I want to be awakened immediately if the captain should be moving again.
All right, whose turn is it now?
Mine Calhoun's, I guess. How's everything out there? Pretty quiet?
Could be quiet, eh? What's old T.I. doing over there?
He's found a beat-up guitar under the house.
Good boy, T.I. Now, all you have to do is get yourself a horse. You'll be one of those movie stars.
Yeah, I didn't know you were a musician, T.I.
You ain't not from the squeaking and squawking we've been hearing.
I was all busted. I gotta fix it and tune it up, don't I?
What do you want us, Lieutenant?
I'd like the sergeant to take over out in the front, and you go where Sam was.
Out in the rear there.
Fine by me.
go. You're a family man, Lieutenant.
Yeah, I got a couple of kids. Not that they'd recognize me even if they saw me. At least I know Tom wouldn't. He's the youngest. You married?
Not yet, but one of these days I'm going to take the plunge. And seriously, too. First thing I do is I'm going to burn that little old black book.
I got a piece of advice for you. Get married the day you leave the service, but not before. I'd give anything to be a bachelor with no strings again. Well, not that I want to play the field, nothing like that. Only when you've got strings, big, thick ones like I've got tying me to my wife and kids, and you're separated for months and years, you get really hopeless, you know. I guess that's what they mean by being nervous in the service or something.
Yeah, but I know what you mean.
How's the guitar, T.I.? You know, it just occurred to me why he's working so hard at it. He's getting ready to go around and serenade the senorita under a window. Is that the idea, T.I.?
Well, she certainly is a nice-looking girl.
Well, what are you going to sing her, T.I.? Something about the good old days in Michigan?
Yeah, but Sam, I'm from Ohio.
Ohio, then?
Well? Goodbye, Miss Lucy, I'm going to meet the foe now. I'll be returning just when I cannot tell. Please write me nightly, kiss me as I go now, for it's Ohio, fare thee well. Fare thee well, Ohio, I'm a-leaving. If I die beneath the shot and shell, Miss Lucy, tell me there'll be someone who's a-grieving, for it's Ohio, fare thee well. For it's Ohio, fare thee well.
Sie sprechen sehr gut Deutsch. Ausgezeichnet.
Via tutti, non vergognate a svegliare così un povero soldato? Buongiorno. Buongiorno, la prego di scusare i bambini, ha dormito bene?
Buongiorno. I'm sorry, no capisce.
Allora mi scusi, ma devo entrare a casa.
Was that you singing last night?
Yeah. Did you see where the others went? I thought we were going to take off early.
They wait for the sergeant. He has been over the hill to see where the Germans are. The lieutenant has gone up to the shelter. I don't know why. Perhaps to see if you are being followed. The other two men are... come si dice? Guarda?
On guard, you mean?
Oh, grazie. On guard. Il mio inglese.
Huh. You know, you speak it quite well. Say, I would forget all about Lily Marlene. Can she get some exercise down here?
Uh-huh. Is she yours?
No, she's the mascot of an outfit, and I'm just taking her back to them. Say, I ought to get washed up. Where do you get water around here?
Oh, there is a little spring down there. I must go to wash some things.
Hey, binoculars. Can I look through these?
Prego.
Hey, these are really strong. Why, things a mile away look like they're right under your nose. Hey, there's a tree down there by the fountain, and I can count every leaf on its branches. Well, what do you... Hey.
What?
I thought you said that...
What?
He doesn't think anyone can see him. Well, what's he doing?
He's waving. Hi! What do you suppose all that was about?
Elena, non tocca a me usare il bagnapiedi oggi. Dov'è? They make things so difficult.
These are great glasses. What do you use them for?
I don't use them. They belong to my husband.
All right, Lily. Let's go. Here, I'll take that.
Oh.
You know, I wish you could have met Chuck. He was really a great guy. You know, one of the reasons I like talking to you is that you seem kind of sad and lonely, like you've lost someone real close to you, just like me. Or am I being too personal?
No. I like hearing you talk. The man call you T.I. Is that a name?
Oh, that stands for Timothy Ira. But you said you were married. Was it for very long?
Less than a year. My husband taught languages in the war. Because of sickness in his lungs, he wasn't in the army. After we married, we got to live in our apartment. One Sunday morning, I took a skirt to my dressmaker to be repaired. And big planes come down, and without warning, they dropped bombs. When I came back, there was no house. And 2 days longer, they dug out my husband's body.
Oh, I'm awfully sorry to hear that.
Do I have to tell you who drops the bombs?
The Americans.
Yes, the Americans. Our liberators. Afterwards, I thought I would become, how does one say it, insane. Then, a German colonel to whom my husband had been teaching Italian was sent to Rome and asked me to come with him. I went. And when he left, I came back here.
I see.
I could say you about an American soldier entering my room last evening. You know, you are very like my husband was.
Thanks, that's a compliment.
Giovanna! T'ha portato il bagnapiedi!
Oh, no. He mustn't do that. If his grandfather sees him, he will... Sandro, aspetta che vengo. I must send him to the house.
Sure, go ahead. I'll do your laundry for you. Hey, look. Why? These are those gadgets I saw away from up the house. Why, they're batteries. German made.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
You have a beautiful farm here. Molto bella terra.
Sì, molto bella terra, ma però per me è troppo lavoro, perché io sono vecchio e i miei figli stanno in guerra.
How many acres? Quanto acre?
Mi dispiace, ci voglia l'interprete.
Scusi, I have to speak to the sergeant. Sergente.
Arrivederci.
How'd it go? Did you manage to find anything?
Krauts are there, all right. They dug in between the hill and San Corrado. Don't ask me what they're doing there. They're spaced out like a picket fence.
It sounds like a reception committee. Do you think we can get through them?
Well, there's a place where we might try, but I don't like the setup.
I'll admit that starboard of theirs is quite a dish, but you get better service from the lady of the house.
Okay, let's get the other guys. We gotta get moving.
Hey, there's one of them there.
Hey, there's something strange about it. Hey, it's got blood on it. Fresh blood. Wasn't T.I. the last to have her?
As far as I know.
T.I.! Hey, T.I.! Have you seen T.I. anywhere? Ah!
Somebody killed her. What about her? She's running out.
Do you know how much force it takes to shove in a blade that deep? Neither of the women nor the old man could push it in half that far. It's a souvenir bayonet. Now, let's take T.I. up to the house.
Look, friend, you could do me a big favor.
Does this bother you?
Yes.
All right, so I'll stop.
Thank you.
Sergeant. Hey, Sergeant. I want everybody to hear this.
When we reported at San Corrado, I'm giving a full account of T.I.'s death. I've made some notes here to help me.
The last person to speak to T.I. that we know of was the girl. She last saw him in the spot where he was found dead a few minutes later. He was killed with his own bayonet, taken from his pack during the morning. Neither mother, children, nor grandfather near house all morning. And 2 of our guards in immediate area. So possibility that strangers could have entered and stolen weapon must be ruled out. Neither mother, children, nor grandfather had strength enough for death blow. The conclusion is kind of obvious, isn't it?
Well, what's that, Lieutenant?
It's clear to you men, I guess, that one of the 4 of us here killed T.I.
Do you have any idea why someone would want to kill a harmless kid like him?
None at all.
I can't buy that, Lieutenant.
All right, buy it or don't. But I say one thing. Till we get to San Corrado and report in, we stay together. And if any of you see anybody wandering off, my orders to you are to shoot him. Am I understood?
Yeah, definite.
Yeah. Right, let's get out of here. Arrivederci. Grazie.
Prego, signor Tenente.
Tell him to keep everyone away from where we put T.I. There'll be some men out from San Corrado to look at it.
Yes, sir.
Hey, who wants to come along?
Anyone want her? I don't.
Not me. She's a jinx.
Not me. You struck out twice already, Lil.
Goodbye, Signorina. Try and choose your friends more carefully next time.
Don't worry. You won't be lonely long.
Hope the feud cools down.
Goodbye, honey. There's a present for you. Go on. Take good care of it. Bring you good luck.
Auf Wiedersehen.
You say the Pellegrino is to be released in 3 hours? Thank you. Contact me radio truck number 2, please. Sergeant Bear speaking, yes? K20, Y3. Good, then it's moving. The signal is moving toward the town.
At last. The patrol I ordered in the valley, are they there now?
Jawohl, and alerted for the captain's approach.
Contact them now. Tell them that though I want a visual sighting, they must keep under cover. If they draw American fire, I have them court-martialed.
Well, there it is. San Corrado on home plate. So we ain't there yet. See that ridge between here and the town? There's krauts all along behind it. This morning I spotted one dug in by an old tree and another one by a jagged rock. Don't ask me what they're doing there. The whole setup's just screwy enough to make me nervous.
You said you saw a place we might get through them.
Yeah, might. There's a creek bed. Runs through that ridge. Now, if we go through one at a time and keep low, we might just make it. But I ain't giving any guarantees.
It's in your lap, Lieutenant. We try it?
Let's get down there.
Krauts are there, all right. I can smell them. They're pretty well dug in, though. I ain't spotted one this trip.
Let's hope they're not cooking up a surprise party for us.
Want me to go first and see what it looks like?
Good. We'll keep you covered from here. When you get to the other side, you cover for the next man coming through. That'll be Sam and Calhoun, and I'll go through last.
Why, I should feel so relaxed. I might be in worse danger right here and not know it.
What's that supposed to mean?
You might have knocked off GI and be planning the same thing for me right this minute. How do I know you're not?
It would be a good place, wouldn't it? Sam and the sergeant sure wouldn't want to come back to investigate. Maybe I'm giving you ideas. You could have killed him just as easily as anyone else. Take off, Calhoun.
Well, that's over.
Let's get out of here fast.
We're from another outfit. Where do we report in?
The adjutant's office is right over there, sir. I'll show you.
That bunch of people over there, is that it?
No, that's the prison. The adjutant's office is further up the road.
What's going on?
We announced yesterday we'd free political prisoners at 5 p.m., so that's the families, I guess.
Thanks a lot.
Very welcome, sir.
Franklin!
Yes, sir? That's your man, Lieutenant.
Get these up to the major on the double, Franklin.
Sir, Lieutenant Wilotsky of the 283rd Infantry, reporting in with 3 stragglers from the Rock of the Paolo action. Sir, I've got a peculiar story involving the death of at least one man, and it may take a little time to explain.
Look, Lieutenant, we've got 10 men dying every 30 seconds just up the road from here. Your story can wait. Report to my office at 8 o'clock with your men.
Well, what do we do in the meantime?
Let's go find a place and get a beer.
Beer?
All right, I'll buy the first one.
You buy it, I'll drink it.
Jawohl. Ende. The radio trucks report that Captain Strobel is in San Corrado.
Has the weather patrol confirmed that we shall leave?
Nein, Oberst. The lieutenant said there saw no one.
Then check the transmitter's coordinates again. And contact the lieutenant. Tell him to move his men as close to the town as possible. And to stay there if Captain Strobel needs help.
Ja, hallo?
Oh, no, thanks. I've already had 4 and that's my limit.
You can't stop now. The lieutenant's buying this round.
Well, what do we drink to this time?
Well, to the women, God bless them.
That's all right by me.
And me.
Jack.
Hey, buddy. Why do you call this poison Grandpa? Because after 10 shots, your teeth fall out?
It's not Grandpa, Sarge. It's Grappa.
Yeah. Well, my friend and I can carry on a conversation without any outside help. Can't we, friend, huh?
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah. What can you see, killer? Huh?
Take it easy, Sergeant.
Lieutenant, we don't want to stop this game now, do we? You started it this morning when you told us that one of us killed T.I. Ever since then, we've been looking sideways at each other, wondering who it is. Now we're throwing this poison down, hoping that one of us is going to get drunk and let something slip. Well, okay. I figured out who it is. This is the only guy that could have done a thing like that.
Except for you and 2 other guys. What are you, Sergeant? A judge and 12 jurymen wrapped into one?
No, Lieutenant. You're the judge. And you've got a book of rules up here where you should have a head.
All right, come on, fellas. Let's drink it up, shall we? That's what we came here for, isn't it? Let's make this the last one.
Well, let's drink it to that pretty little signorina right over there.
Buongiorno, signorina. To you. Both of you. Won't you join us?
Too late, Sam. Too late.
You mean to say you're going to let something like that get away? One will get you 10. I'll have him back here in 5 minutes. Any takers? Look, hold the fort. I'll be right back.
That other woman's kind of nice, too, you know.
Hey, buddy, let's have the check.
Might be worth having a look.
Well, I think this place has lost its appeal.
Sam had the right idea. Let's give him some support.
I'll pay for Sam's. You can pay me back later.
Gracias, thank you.
Hey, look, Sam didn't make the grade after all.
There's Sam over there.
What's he waiting at the prison for? One of his gal friends doing time?
Hey, hold it. I want to see what he's up to.
What's he doing?
You sure I can't drop you someplace? I'm driving 8 miles up the road. I can let you off anywhere you like.
You are very kind, but I must see some friends just outside the town. Don't worry about me.
I'm afraid I can't help that. But you know best.
I will reach the north without any trouble. I know well this country. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye to you, sir. And all good luck.
Strobel's transmitter still moving around town?
Nein, Herr Oberst. It looks as if he is heading out of town towards our patrol in the valley.
And has that patrol spread out as I ordered?
Jawohl, Herr Oberst. They're spread out between these points.
Good. Then contact the lieutenant. Tell him to advise me when first visual sighting is made.
Jawohl, Oberst.
And tell him to take every precaution and keep his transmitter clear of any communication except to and from this office.
Jawohl, Oberst.
Pellegrino.
Pellegrino! Take one more step and I fire.
Lei si sbaglia. Il mio nome non è Pellegrino.
You don't fool me. I know you know what I'm talking about.
Vuol vedere I miei documenti?
No. You walk ahead of me in that direction. Make one move out of the ordinary and I'll fire. Let me warn you. I've already killed once today, and there's no reason I shouldn't do it twice. You're on your way back to German lines. Bye.
We better get him before he drills that poor sucker.
He's going to get every chance to clear himself.
Yeah, famous last words.
Hey, Sam! What goes on?
All right, come on down.
All right. Get off.
Lieutenant, I beg you to return me to your headquarters, but not to this man's custody. He said he was returning me to the German lines.
Oh, where'd he dig that up? That's the second time today he's knocked the wind out of me.
What in the hell are you doing with him down here?
All right. All right, so I'm a lousy drinker. I didn't leave that wine shop to follow the girls. I was sick as a dog. As I was sitting in an alley feeling sorry for myself, who should come along but Junior here? Try to knock me out and rolled me for all I had. So I took him down here to give him a good going over, teach him a lesson.
Well told, Sam. Too bad it isn't true.
Bad for you, that is.
We haven't taken our eyes off you since this man left the prison.
What did he say?
That I must walk in this direction. If I make a bad move, he will kill me. He said he had killed once today. There was no reason it shouldn't happen twice.
G.I.
Yeah.
There's no need for that.
Why not? Those are his buddies. They'll give him a welcome home party.
In an American uniform.
Maybe one of you knows what this is. It slipped from his pack during the fight.
Like a small-sized radio transmitter. German-made. I've never seen one like this before. Probably locating whoever's wearing it.
It must be that. That's why he's walking out in the open there. He believes the transmitter is keeping him from being shot at.
Hey, Sam! Look in your pack!
Ich bin der Hauptmann von der deutschen Armee. Schieß nicht, schieß nicht.
Lousy kraut. He forgot to pay me for those drinks.